Most anatomical models treat the human body as a mechanical assembly of meat and bone, but your connective tissue, the fascia, functions as a liquid crystal semiconductor. It is a biological wireframe designed to distribute charge. Every thought you process and every muscle you contract triggers an electrical discharge. Your tissues are active generators, maintaining a constant, measurable voltage across cell membranes. Over the next 6 minutes, we will utilize this biology. This protocol provides the physical steps to condense a bioelectric field in your hands and direct it toward tissue that requires cellular repair. Success requires an environment with low interference. Find a quiet room and move away from routers or digital devices that emit competing electromagnetic noise. Sit with a straight, unsupported spine and let your shoulders drop completely. This alignment prepares your physical circuit for the upcoming increase in current. High-voltage biological energy requires a stable conductor. If the body is tense or the mind is scattered, the resulting resistance can strain the nervous system. Structural alignment and mental stillness are the physical safety fuses for this exercise. In the late 18th century, Franz Mesmer attempted to manipulate a force he called animal magnetism. He believed a transparent, fluid-like energy flowed through all living things, and used these wooden vats and iron rods to physically restore that flow in his patients. While Mesmer was ridiculed by his peers, early electrophysiology experiments on animal nervous systems began to confirm his core observation, that biological life is governed by electrical pulses. By the 1930s, Wilhelm Reich took this concept further, naming the force Orgone. He viewed it as a primordial energy that could be concentrated using accumulators to heal the body, though his work was eventually suppressed and his equipment destroyed by the FDA. During this same era, inventors like Georges Lakhovsky built devices to retune cellular resonance. He treated every cell as a tiny radio circuit, using high-frequency waves to correct what he described as discordant biological frequencies. This research was largely sidelined as the 20th century transitioned to a biochemical model of medicine. Scientific focus shifted toward industrial pill production, which prioritized chemical interventions over bioelectric regulation. Modern research now validates the electrical requirements of healing. A healthy cell rests at -25 millivolts. To initiate actual tissue repair, a cell must double that potential, reaching a state of -50 millivolts. Because this internal current is generated by your own breath and focus, it cannot be manufactured or sold. Reclaiming your health requires you to manually increase your body's electrical conductivity. Check your posture. Chronic stress causes fascia to become dehydrated and crusty, which creates resistance and blocks the flow of current. Relaxing the tension restores the conductivity of the tissue. Your connective tissue is composed of collagen, a protein that is highly piezoelectric. Squeezing these fibers together mechanically triggers a localized electrical spark, which we will use to prime the pump of your nervous system. Begin rhythmic, deep diaphragmatic breathing. This pulls oxygen into the stomach and expands the lungs, acting as a physical bellows for the system. This hyperoxygenation changes the pH of your blood. Making the blood more alkaline significantly lowers the electrical resistance of your entire body, allowing current to travel to your hands with less loss. By combining the mechanical pressure of the fascia with a shift in blood chemistry, you have upgraded your body from a dormant state into a highly conductive circuit. Rub your palms together with heavy, slow pressure. Continue this for 15 seconds, using friction to build heat and static charge in the skin. Pull your hands 1 inch apart. Tension your fingers as if you are gripping an invisible sphere. Focus entirely on the space between your palms. You should feel a physical sensation of magnetic drag, heat, or a thick resistance. This sensation is the accumulated bioplasma generated by your localized piezoelectric current. You are now holding a concentrated energetic field. To utilize this energy, you must internalize it. Visualize pulling this plasma ball backward into your wrists and up through your arms toward your heart center. As you inhale, draw the current from the base of your spine up toward your midbrain. This physical motion, called occipital pumping, draws cerebrospinal fluid upward. You may feel a subtle pressure or tingling in the center of your forehead. This is the biological feedback of your nervous system receptors interacting with the heightened voltage. This internalized charge creates electromagnetic coherence in the prefrontal cortex. This high-voltage state displaces synaptic noise, moving your brain activity out of high-frequency beta waves and into the more stable patterns of alpha or theta flow. Place your charged hands directly over an area of physical pain or inflammation. Exhale slowly and visualize the electrical voltage from your palms transferring into the underlying tissue. Your hands now act as jumper cables. Through the process of phase locking, you are providing the exact electron-rich environment required to surge cellular potential from a depleted state back up to -50 millivolts for repair. In this coherent alpha state, your brainwaves oscillate at approximately 7.83 Hz. This frequency matches the Schumann resonance, the electromagnetic pulse of our atmosphere. When these frequencies overlap, your body's resistance to the environment drops. Your nervous system begins to interact with the larger electromagnetic field of the planet, allowing you to sustain this high-voltage state with less effort. The humming in your hands and the stillness in your mind confirm the circuit is closed. You have successfully regulated your own biological energy. Maintaining this protocol requires absolute emotional integrity. Your internal state determines the quality of your broadcast. Generating high current while harboring resentment or stress will strain your own nervous system. To hold this level of power, you must keep your internal environment clear of chaotic emotional noise. Practice this protocol daily. Developing this internal mastery makes you less dependent on external systems of regulation. Subscribe to Forbidden Protocol to explore more techniques for the electric human. Share this video to help others reclaim their own conductivity. Stay charged, stay aware.